Episode 69. We're back here playing Nikki after I've been away for quite some time. So long, in fact, that I actually missed a lot of the time-gated events or whatever from the previous season, 1.5 or whatever. This area is still all accessible and everything, but a lot of the events or whatever that happened in parallel with whatever this place is kind of came and went, just because I was busy with other things. I don't feel too bad about it. We're just gonna do the 1.6 stuff and not worry about all of that optional stuff that I missed. I guess the stuff that we're doing for 1.6 this fairy tale season... How do I go back? I guess over here. This fairy tale season stuff is all going to be optional too. Time-gated or whatever. The more important story stuff I guess happens whenever they introduce a semi-permanent or permanent area like the Bubble Islands or the Firework Isles. But I figure I can still make a little bit of time even with me being busy with a bunch of other things.
Oh, Nikki, look! A huge, round, imposing Barasant toy! It's even taller than the stone tree!
Right.
There's also a lot of children gathered around. It's so crowded. Let's go take a look.
Yeah, we'll do that in a sec. But all I was just saying was, I'll make some time for the major event stuff without worrying too much about the minor event stuff that happens in parallel every patch. And I guess what I consider the major event stuff is going to be, well, the main story stuff that appears, I don't know, over here connected to these story quests or whatever. And then I guess there's going to be always a bunch of side story missions or whatever. Usually a good indicator is whatever is voice acted is going to be the main story stuff. Before we get into it though, I am looking for... There she is. Free goodies. Meet the giant Barasant. I guess they pronounce it as Barasant? Whatever. Adorable felt decorations and me, your friendly, super honest merchant, Allison. Is she being sarcastic? Is this some kind of joke? That she's not super honest? She's just making me more suspicious by saying she's super honest. I didn't really doubt her for any real reason before she just said that. Whatever. The best trading moments are here, on Playful Hearts Day. There's plenty of good days, or goods waiting for you to exchange. Don't miss out. It's just free stuff, basically. Can we not turn in the rest? Huh. Oh, we have to log in for 7 days. You know, I thought this just unlocked naturally as the course of the event went on. Didn't realize you had to actually log in 7 days. Well, that ship has sailed, I guess, because there's only one more day left in the event, as I usually do with Nikki. I only log in at the very end of an event. I guess I used to log in every day just to do dailies and then only started recording the event on the very last few days of the event. This time I didn't even do dailies that much this season. I don't really mind too much. Guess we're just here for this.
Nikki, from here, the Barasant toy looks even bigger! I'm not even as tall as its toes!
It looks like a special playground facility, and it fits with Stoneville's style.
I wanna play! Let me jump up and see if this giant Barasant clucks! Huh? I haven't even gone up yet. It's clucking already?
So strange. It sounds like a Barasant, but also like someone's toes being stepped on while having 2 seed pearls squeezed in their throat.
Nikki, sometimes you just say things, and I don't know what's going on in your head. But I guess it's fine. That's what we like about Nikki.
Could it be that this giant Barasant has some hidden device that makes it cluck when you press it?
Very likely. Let's go have a look.
Before we do though, looking at Momo's outfit in that cutscene, let's maybe change that up a bit. Actually change Nikki's outfit here a little bit, just with some free stuff that we got. From the Sea of Stars or wherever else. I thought it might be a good fit for the fairy tale season, a kind of pastoral look that's, I don't know, some kind of farm girl or something that winds up on some kind of fairy tale adventure. I guess we need Momo to match either the fairy tale motif like this, or the farm girl motif. Which I don't know I have a cloak that matches the latter. We definitely have a fairy tale motif, at least a few of these are fairy tale, but this doesn't exactly match the color that I'm wearing. We could just give him a very basic looking cloak, or even his normal one. I guess it's been a while since he wore the normal cloak, why not? Can I do things with these? Sure. Give me the free materials since you're all clumped up right here, why not? This event's going away in one day, so all of these chickens are also going away tomorrow, basically. Great. We got a lot of Barasant feathers, however you pronounce it. So we're climbing this thing, right? And there are these guys doing some fishing. They're not actually guys, they seem to be decorations. You fooled me. Come jump on the giant Barasant toy and make it crow. A special crowing melody may bring about a delightful surprise. Okay. I forgot I replaced the floating outfit with this, which I may not like, but it's not exactly... I'll have to work on this because it doesn't have the same aesthetic the default flowing outfit does, which... Well, the default floating outfit has the skirt, which kind of trails around as you float around, and this one, I guess only the hair really trails around. Doesn't exactly feel like floating. I'll work on it later though, or not at all. So where exactly... I guess we're looking over here. Because the yellow circle's right there. I guess it's not coming from the toy at all. Where are you? I hear you, but I can't see you. Oh. The map decided to show me exactly where to look. I guess it was actually Caleb we need to talk to.
Come on out!
Oh, it's not the Barasant toy. Some old man is making the sound.
Oh, little girl, have you seen a few filthy-looking Barasants around? They keep darting all over the place.
I mean, we saw a few over there, but I wouldn't exactly call them filthy looking. That's kind of rude.
We haven't seen any. Only that giant one that's as big as the stone tree.
Oh, right, that. Some of my neighbors said that the reason the animals had suddenly gotten restless might have to do with that huge toy. Everyone was happily preparing lots of new toys and games for Playful Hearts Day, hoping that the children could have fun and enjoy themselves. But since that appeared, the animals in the village started running around like crazy. Not only did many of them get lost, but if they hit the children, it would be no joke. Yesterday, even I got bowled over by a Barasant with a bow knot. It nearly broke my back. Little thing was all pink. I wonder which kid dyed it that color.
A pink Barasant with a bow knot? Not ringing any bells.
It was really fast. I looked everywhere yesterday. I wanted to focus on Playful Hearts Day today, but now even my own Barasants ran off. I've got to get them back soon.
So weird. All the Barasants I've come across while grooming have all been pretty tame. So why are these ones suddenly running wild?
I don't really know either. But if you ask me, I think they're just unhappy from being so dirty.
Well, if that's the case, I can help. These overexcited animals won't ruin Playful Hearts Day.
Yeah, grooming little animals is Nikki's specialty.
Now that you mention it, you two do seem kind of familiar. I know! You must be the legendary grooming queen, Nikki. The kids say wherever you go, not a speck of dirt is left behind.
That's what she's legendary for? We're like the fashion diva around these parts. We got all 5 fashion medals, or whatever they're called.
Huh? Me? Well, that may be a bit exaggerated.
Oh, come on. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. If they can all be nicely groomed, maybe they'll calm down and come back on their own. I'm counting on you, Nikki.
Don't worry, those little Barrisons will be no match for Nikki.
Then I'll entrust this task to Nikki the Grooming Queen. Those Barrisons should be at the flower bushes up ahead. I'll leave the grooming up to you.
Yeah, I don't think we want to be known as the, whatever you called us. Honestly. Taking care of animals, like we're some kind of... I don't know. I mean, I guess we're dressed up as one right now, some kind of farmhand or something like that. So maybe he bought into the outfit. You know what, we'll just say that. Nikki's fashion skills are so good she's fully adapted into the role that people retroactively believe she's some kind of farmhand or something like that.
Be good, Barrisons. Come with me to find your master.
Alright, we're done. And it was fast because we had the special outfit.
Feather quill, red ink, old semi-auto weaver Mark II. There they are.
Semi-auto weaver Mark II. Pretty good name.
These Barrisons' names are very, well suited to Stoneville.
And better than Momo.
Maybe it's just Mr. Caleb's style.
You really are the grooming queen.
Stop calling me that.
Thanks to you, my Barrisons made it back home safe and sound. I can't let you go away empty-handed, so I got some floral fleece as a thank you gift. Hope you like it.
Get away from me! Go away! Go away!
Mr. Caleb, are you alright?
It's that one! The pink Barrison with a bow knot! The one that knocked me over!
Wait, was that Barrison talking?
I heard it too. It sounded like he was saying, "Get away from me."
We can't let it knock into the kids. I've got to go and... Oh, my back!
Mr. Caleb, you should get some rest. Leave capturing that Barrison to me and Momo.
So is a talking chicken not normal around these parts? I feel like we're kind of already in fairy tale land, right?
Help me! Help me!
That Barrison really is talking. Momo, let's go check it out.
I mean, we basically live in a world where there's a bunch of fairy sprites flying around, so I guess a talking chicken doesn't seem that abnormal to me.
Oh, great fairy! Such a beautiful countryside, yet not a single fairy in sight. A coop? What even is a coop? Why are they trying to lock me in there? Help me! Somebody please save me! Oh, my throat!
Fairy? What kind of fairy do you mean?
Oh, fairies are beings of great kindness, generosity, enthusiasm, and resilience.
So what, are these different from Feywish sprites? Fey and Fairy just kind of go hand in hand. I guess she's talking about something else.
Wait! You can hear me?
Apart from you, I don't think there's anything else around here that can talk.
I mean, there's Momo. Again, he's a talking cat, right? But he's not a cat. Does anyone not think that's strange?
Unless these rocks have suddenly learned to talk.
Ah, then you must be a fairy! Oh, bless me, great fairy. I'm saved! Oh, dear fairy, I can sense your powerful magic, like the dream spring in springtime. It flows all throughout your clothes.
Magic?
How can magic flow through clothes? Dear fairy, where is your fairy wand?
Fairy wand?
Don't tell me the slumber sheep stole your fairy wand too.
Slumber sheep? What's that?
Oh, this is bad. Without your fairy wand, you can't cast magic. And without magic, you can't defeat the slumber sheep.
Cast? Defeat? What are you talking about?
Stop, just stop! Let's take this one step at a time. Start with the most important things first.
Oh, dear fairy, your messenger is very serious. I've never seen a cat walking on 2 legs before. What kind of magic potion did you feed him?
Okay, at least she recognizes Momo as weird. I'm glad.
Huh, think I can't hear you? You big-bellied, bird-brained Barasant! There's no cats here, only Nikki's greatest companion, Momo!
Hasn't he called himself a cat before? What does he think he is, anyway? Whatever.
Here. I see. The fairies here must have their own unique customs and rules.
I still don't understand. So you can talk, you can cast magic, and your fairy wand was stolen by a sheep? Are you a Barasant fairy?
That's right, my dearest fairy. Fairy rule number 25. When in a foreign land, do as the locals do. My dear fairy, can you please show me the magic that flows through your clothes? Oh, great fairy above, in order to resolve this crisis, please grant my request.
I like the little chicken curtsy it does every once in a while. Kind of fun.
Show you the magic that flows through your clothes. Could that mean a styling challenge?
So it's called a styling challenge here. Huh. In that case, my dear fairy, please use your most perfect styling to show me the fairy secret.
Alright, fine. After we groom you. I'm surprised we can still do that to this story-critical NPC.
As a fairy representative here, my fellow fairy, please use your most perfect styling to show me the fairy secret.
Let me show you the fairy secret.
Alright, what outfit do we have that's the fairy secret? Elegant and fresh, huh? We could just go with the recommended. I'm probably just going to do that in a minute. But before we do that, do we have something elegant and fresh? We do, but we need something primarily elegant, secondary fresh. I believe that's the way this works. We're already sorting by score, I guess, so is it telling us that this is like the best one for the job already? Even though the secondary is fresh and the primary is elegant? I guess we might not have a primary elegant, secondary fresh. So this sorting is telling us that we already have the best one up here. Doesn't exactly look like a fairy tale to me, but I guess if we put on recommended, it's just going to end up being that. This outfit right here. Yeah, I thought so. Well, I don't hate this. I just hate this part. We don't need this to pass the test, so just to look a little bit better, we'll do this. This is fine. Good enough. And get rid of that prop. The flowers don't match the colors. Where is it? There. Alright, go. Actually, I guess it is kind of fairy tale. Like Swan Lake or something, I don't know. Oh, great fairy, you are definitely going to take the #1 spot on the legendary fairy list.
Oh, great fairy! What an elegant pose! Such powerful magic! No doubt about it! You must be the legendary fairy who creates miracles!
Yep, that's us. Much better title than the grooming queen.
Greetings, Fairy Nikki! I'm the fairy apprentice Luluco from the Rainbow Valley in Dreamvale.
Dreamvale? Never heard of it.
It's not rare for fairies to be summoned to strange places by heartfelt prayers. They may simply be from so far apart that we've never met. But since we're both here, that must mean Fairy Nikki has heard my call for help.
Fairy Lulugal, can you tell me what kind of help you need?
Good. She's getting into the role. I knew she could do it.
It all started last night. I was practicing magic in the valley when a boy named Barnaby suddenly summoned me here with a sincere wish. He was even more shocked than I was. He kept talking about wish bottles and blah, 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 blah. I didn't understand any of it. But thankfully, his wish was to live a happy life like a little prince. That at least I completely understood. Fairy rule #1. A fairy must always fulfill beautiful dreams. So, with that in mind, I cast my magic and granted Barnaby's wish.
But then something went really wrong, right?
Wow, you're amazing! You're right! The moment I waved my fairy wand, a slumber sheep appeared right before my eyes. It tried to snatch Barnaby! I tried to help, but with one ba, it blocked my spell! My magic was already unstable, and after that ba, I fully lost control. And then, I ended up like this. And it made off with Barnaby!
Mr. Caleb mentioned that the animals recently started being restless. I wonder if that's related to your magic.
Oh, and that giant Barrison! Think about it. How could such a huge Barrison toy just be built from scratch overnight?
Yes, but as a fairy, how can I not fix my own mistakes? I must defeat the slumber sheep and restore everything back to the way it was.
What about this slumber sheep you keep mentioning? It sounds just like a regular sheep.
It's no ordinary sheep. Slumber sheep can cast the slumber spell, putting people in a slumber they never wake from. And when it gets angry, it can turn creatures into stone. It can only be defeated with very powerful magic. But it took my fairy wand, and now I barely have any magic left. I can't cast any spells.
Can I use magic? You keep talking about fairies and magic. Now I want to experience how amazing this magic is for myself.
Oh, great fairy! How did I not think of this? Fairy Nikki's magic is just like the dream spring. It never runs dry. If we can find my fairy wand, Fairy Nikki can use it to cast a banishing spell to defeat the slumber sheep and rescue Barnaby.
Then that way, we can help the villagers with their restless animal problems.
That is so reassuring. Just like lying on the belly of a Bababoo bear. So warm. I already sense a familiar magical force. On a hill, battling another power. It must be my fairy wand and the slumber sheep.
And what are we waiting for? Let's go check it out.
So this fairy, Luluco, summoned from Dreamvale or wherever, is that going to be like one of these 7 kingdoms that we were teased about at the end of the base game here in Floorwish or whatever? What's this place called again? Wishfield.
Where's the fairy wand and the slumber sheep? All I see are chests.
Fairy! Oh, fairy! Here! Over here! Look this way!
Huh? Is Luluco's fairy wand a talking rock?
Pepetto!
Are my ears ringing? Why can I hear Luluco's voice?
You fool, it is me!
Hey, friend, you look good. Like a little chicken covered in pink pollen.
This cutscene's a little bit awkward with all of the grass getting in the way of these short characters, but I kind of like it.
You don't look much better yourself.
Wait, why are you here? Don't tell me the slumber sheep turned you into this.
Luluco explained.
Oh, great fairy, look at what the slumber sheep has done. It's crazy enough to be in 100,000 fairy mysteries. Thank you for your help, Miss Fairy. You're like the dream spring in springtime, bringing life to everything.
Yes, people often call me like that. The Dream Spring.
I may not look my best right now, but if we can break the slumber sheep's curse, I can turn back into a beautiful Lumi-wing.
We need to find the slumber sheep quickly. Who knows how many people it's harmed? Geppetto, did you see where the slumber sheep went? And what about Luluco's fairy wand?
You've come to the right bird. Standing before you is the best treasure seeker in all of Dreamvale, Geppetto, the Lumi-wing. Geppetto and Luluco are like the sun and a sunflower, the moon and a moonstone, a perfect team that can never be separated. Lost treasures or hidden exits, stick with Geppetto, and luck will always be on your side. After all, Luluco is more warm-hearted than a volcano in summer. Whether it's a sprite no bigger than a toenail or a three-headed wolf, she never turns down a plea for help.
Hey, no need to bring that up now.
It was our 527th adventure. A crying merman begged us to go to the prickly hollow to retrieve a treasure stolen by monsters. Luluco instantly agreed, but 2 days later she nearly got rolled into a fairy ball by a prickle bloom. If I hadn't gotten her out, she'd still be stuck in that monster's lair.
Geppetto, tell them the important part.
Oh, my dear friend, don't be so hasty. Where were we? Right, the slumber sheep and the fairy wand. I only caught a glimpse of where it went. But trust me, with a little bit of time, I can pinpoint its exact location. It also dropped something shiny. Oh, by the great fairy, if my eyes didn't deceive me, it was definitely the fairy wand.
Oh, great fairy, please let the fairy wand be all right. Fairy Nikki, let's go get it back.
Okay, we'll do that. But only because he said get it back in blue text. I guess we kind of have our own fairy wand whenever we cast this spell. Plus a bunch of other wands as props for other outfits. But those are just pretending, right? They're not actually
The
magic.
fairy wand was dropped right here. There's no way I'm wrong.
It should...
Nikki moved the stone and found the broken wand.
Luluco, your fairy wand doesn't look so good.
It looks like a kid's fishing rod that got ran over.
No, my fairy wand.
This is a tragedy, my friend.
Oh, great fairy, it's all over. How can we banish the slumber sheep, save Barnaby, and help all the animals now? Nothing can be fixed. How can I call myself a fairy after this?
Don't panic, Luluco. A torn dress can be rewoven with silk thread. There must also be a way to restore a broken fairy wand. Maybe the fairy wand can be replaced with something. Or restored somehow.
Restored somehow. I've got it, Luluco. Remember when we helped Fairy Nanar deliver fairy wands to the new fairy apprentices? One of them put too much magic into her fairy wand. It couldn't withstand the power, and it shattered. Fairy Nanar used heartfelt essence to repair the fairy wand's core, and she used a Fey Whisper fruit to fix its shaft.
But last time, we couldn't gather enough heartfelt essence, so Fairy Nanar had to step in herself. Where can we find some now?
Heartfelt essence? What's that?
It's the feelings others share, like blessings, affection, and thanks. Basically, any warm and kind intention can give strength to a fairy.
In that case, each of us could say something to bless, appreciate, or thank Luluco.
Okay. I mean, I guess Nikki's following along the logic better than I am, but that just sounds a little bit like wishful thinking, which I guess is exactly what they want. Sure, it's gonna work.
That won't work. We've tried it many times. Heartfelt essence only comes from others after you bring them happiness.
Never mind, I guess it's not gonna work.
For example, Fairy Nanar helped the Rotato tribe migrate, and in return she received their heartfelt gratitude. That's how she repaired her fairy wand.
I've got it! Playful Hearts Day is happening in Stoneville right now. Mr. Caleb said they hope every child has a happy and enjoyable time during the festival. many kids there who need help. If we lend a hand, then we might earn their heartfelt gratitude.
Oh, great fairy! From the Rainbow Valley to Stoneville, Fairy Nikki is the most brilliant fairy I've ever met. I'll go see if any children need help. I may be just a fairy apprentice, but I won't rely on others for everything. I need to do my part.
Then I'll leave the hunt for heartfelt essence to you, Luluco. That just leaves finding some Fey Whisper fruits to fix the fairy wand's shaft.
Fey Whisper fruit? Is it something found here in Mirrorland?
Well, they come from Fey Whisper trees. Golden-leaved, crooked-necked trees that thrive alongside flowers and grass. They only produce a single fruit every 100 years. They're incredibly rare and precious. I can sense one. There must be a Fey Whisper tree nearby.
I'm glad. I just did a quick pan around and couldn't find one of those trees.
Fey Whisper trees respect fairies highly. If Fairy Nikki asks them, they're sure to give up their precious fruits.
Then Momo and I will go find a Fey Whisper fruit. I've never spoken to such a magical tree before, but I'll do my best.
Luluco will collect heartfelt essence, and Fairy Nikki will search for a Fey Whisper fruit. That means finding the slumber sheep is up to me.
We're counting on you, the best treasure-seeking Lumiwing in all of Dreamvale. You've got this.
Yeah, you know that, Nikki, already. You've never met anyone from Dreamvale other than these two, but you already know he's the best. Way to stroke his ego.
Leave it to me. Oh, right, Luluco. Since being turned into stone, I've been feeling my magic slowly fading. If this carries on and we run out of magic before defeating the slumber sheep, we might never be able to change back. Don't push yourself too hard. If you use up all your magic, it could spell disaster.
Don't worry. After saving Barnaby, I still have to keep training to become a proper fairy. I won't let my magic run dry.
Then let's hurry and split up. We'll meet up later at the Barasant toy.
Okay, let's find that tree. I guess it's really close by, apparently. You know what? I didn't pan the camera around enough to see this. How foolish of me.
Without those little saplings chirping, this unfamiliar place is so still and peaceful.
Has this tree been here this whole time? A tree that we can talk to? I'm going to assume not.
It's just a pity that the old trees here are so silent. Isn't there a single intelligent tree like me around?
What a nightmare. For one, being a tree that's intelligent, I guess. Unable to move, I assume. And two, to be the only intelligent tree amongst all these other trees that can't talk. I mean, even if you're an immobile tree that can talk, at least if you're surrounded by others like you, there's something to do.
Huh? A strange little messenger and a little fairy I don't recognize? Come to bask in the sun here too?
Excuse me, are you a Fey Whisper tree? We're...
Nikki told the tree everything.
So, could we please have one of your Fey Whisper fruits? I know they're very precious to you, but...
Wait a minute. The fairy apprentice and Lumiwing were turned into a pebble and a chicken? Does that mean that I've also been turned into something else?
No, you're still a tree. You've always been a tree, right?
Well, do I look like some sort of street lamp? A flower pot? Or maybe a droopy-headed droopgrass?
Looks like Pepetto wasn't entirely right. The Fey Whisper tree treasures its appearance more than its fruits.
Looking like a tree is the most important part of being a tree.
I can't argue with that logic.
Mr. Tree, we've never actually seen a Fey Whisper tree before, so we don't know if you've changed or not.
What utter despair. I feel like I'm about to wither away.
Wait, what if I take a photo of you? That way, you can see what you look like now.
Does it have eyes? I mean, I guess it can talk without ears. Give us a peace sign, Nikki, or something. One of these. No, that's not a peace sign. That is so. And give the camera some tilt. Not that it matters. We're just posing with our new friend the tree, that's all. Pretty good. I like it enough anyway.
That photo you talked about, is it ready? Come on, let me see it. Ah, thank the Great Fairy. I look pretty good. Much better than those ugly, scraggly trees all around me.
Okay. If those trees could talk, they wouldn't want to talk to you now.
That's right. You look like a tree.
Thank you, little fairy. You're as sweet as a sweet berry. That's the most wonderful compliment I've ever received.
You creatures from Dreamvale are so easily satisfied.
Yeah, thanks for calling it out, Momo. It's kind of... well, all the 3 characters that we've met from Dreamvale feel sort of... fake, in a way. Like they're out of some kind of storybook or something. Is Dreamvale even a real place? I don't think it's one of those 7 places.
Let me see. That fresh Fey Whisper fruit, it ripened about 50 years ago or so. So I think it should be right around... here. Here you are, little fairy. Take it. I hope it helps you.
Thank you for the Fey Whisper fruit. Now we can go repair that fairy wand. Momo, let's go meet up with Luluko and the others.
We got it. It just looks like any other fruit that we've gotten from some other tree before. But it's definitely a special fruit. By the way, are you okay just being here forever? Even though I may look a bit different now, I'm still a handsome old tree. Kind little fairy, thank you for taking this photo of me. If you ever need help again, just come find me. Sure. I guess it's fine, being right there. I mean, he can see all the way down here, right, to the river? That's at least kind of a good view. I guess.
Nikki, I'm over here.
Luluko, I got a Fey Whisper fruit.
Wow! Now we can fix the fairy wand's shaft. All that's left is gathering heartfelt essence.
Yeah, that was your job. Are you saying you weren't done yet?
Speaking of which, did you find anything in the village, Luluko?
I sure did. I just scouted around the whole village. Kids were running around everywhere. But when they saw me, they chased me and tried to put me in a coop. I ran as fast as I could and ended up on a small hill near that giant Barasant. But there were a few kids there who looked really troubled, unlike the others who were running around and playing. They kept saying things like, "We can't find it," and "We can't finish it." I'd say they're in desperate need of a fairy's help.
That sounds promising. Feels like we're really close to fixing the fairy wand.
Will this really work, though? What if we help them and they don't feel thankful or bless us?
Then we force them to feel those feelings.
Based on my extensive experience, kids are usually very quick to express heartfelt blessings and gratitude. Once people grow up, their problems become more complex. They also become more reluctant to open their hearts, so it's harder for them to show gratitude.
That's true. When I was little, I even felt grateful when someone helped me unwrap a piece of candy. But as I got older, my troubles felt all tangled up like vines, and sometimes I don't even know where to start unraveling them. It's much harder to ask for help now.
What's wrong, Nikki? Don't have anyone to unwrap your candy now that you're an adult?
Why does the vibe always become sad when we talk about adults?
Maybe because growing up is really hard.
Alright, enough with the sad talk. It's a celebration, and the kids are in good spirits. Let's get some heartfelt essence.
Yeah. Let's go talk to those kids and find out how we can help them.
Alright, but only because the text was blue. I like this thing. Too bad it's gonna go away in a day.
Bouncy bunnies look best. Bearsons are animals and so are bouncy bunnies, so it makes sense to paint bouncy bunnies on it.
I wasn't paying attention to what this kid was saying, but I think she has the same haircut as we do. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
No way! This Bearasant doesn't move at all, so we should paint the Little Prince's statue. And honestly, the Little Prince looks way better than a bouncy bunny.
But
There's no point arguing about it now. Our dyes are missing, so it's not like we can paint anyway.
What do you need the dye for? Maybe I can help.
Wow! Our savior has arrived! Hello, miss. Are you our Playful Hearts Day fairy?
Calm down, Finn.
Ugh, I got overexcited. Sorry. It's just that if we don't paint the Bearasant toy, it'll have to spend the whole Playful Hearts Day all plain looking.
You're gonna paint that entire thing? Sounds like a lot of work.
We had some dyes ready, but when we woke up, they were all gone.
It's like someone just made them disappear by magic.
we wanted to paint the toy today so it could be shown to everyone during the Playful Hearts Day festival.
Oh, but now everything's ruined.
How about we help you find the dyes? Then we can all paint the toy together. That way, it might get done even faster and look better.
Yeah! I saw other Bearasants earlier, and I picked up a few tricks. I can help too! Miss Nikki, is your Bearasant sick? Why does it keep making noises? Is it here to help us paint too?
She's just excited. She's really good at painting, though. You'll see soon enough.
Wow! Playful Hearts Day is so magical! If I make a wish right now, will the Playful Hearts Day fairy appear and make it come true?
Finn, you've been reading too many fairy tales.
But lots of places in the village need the special Playful Hearts Day dye. I don't know if there's any left.
This morning, I saw Liam carrying a whole bunch of dyes, but he said he couldn't just give them to me because they were for something important.
Liam is probably preparing his usual relaxing Playful Hearts Day quiz again.
Can anyone actually answer all his questions? Last time, I didn't get a single one right.
I've played lots of quizzes before, so I can help you.
Really? With Miss Nikki's help, we'll definitely get all the answers right and win the dye.
Fairy Nikki, I'll wait here for you. If I go outside, someone might try to throw me in the coop again.
Your Bearasant looks very happy. We're counting on you, Miss Nikki. Liam should be over by the Stoneville Market.
I feel like the camera's supposed to be on the other one. Whatever. Alright, we don't know what this quiz is about, but we're gonna ace it. Nikki's just so knowledgeable.
You don't want to miss it! The special Playful Hearts Day quiz is in full swing! Answer 2 questions correctly to win a prize!
2 questions? Some quiz.
Hi there, Liam. Do you have any of that special Playful Hearts Day dye left?
Yep, I've got plenty. If you guess correctly 2 times in my charades quiz, you'll win a bucket of special Playful Hearts Day dye. Do you want to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, the rules are simple. I'll mimic an animal, and all you have to do is guess which one it is. Sounds fun, right? All set?
I don't really consider charades to be a quiz, but sure.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, for the first one, watch my arms. Flap, flap.
The kids couldn't solve this?
That flapping looks just like Luluco. Oh, it's a Bearasant.
Great observation. Correct. Now look at this. I'm hopping. Hop.
I think the animators had to create specific animations just for this quiz.
I got it. A big-eared creature that hops around. It's a blush bunny.
Actually, now I'm curious. I kind of regret not choosing the wrong options to see how this would have gone down. It probably would have just looped us back around, right? And we have infinite tries. Who cares?
That's right. You know a lot about animals. Congrats! You guessed correctly both times in my charades quiz. Here's your prize. Special Playful Hearts Day die. Enjoy the day.
We got it. Kinda tripped over that pole. I almost did some parkour.
Oh, Fairy Nikki, you're finally back! The Great Fairy truly blessed me. Those kids were about to pet me into a shiny mirror.
Nikki, you came back so fast. Does that mean you found the die?
That's right. I got it. So now the Barasant toy doesn't have to stay plain for much longer.
Did that one guy give us enough dye for this entire thing? Just for the quiz? Feels like it's a rather huge transaction we would have to do.
Amazing! Miss Nikki, you saved the Barasant toy.
Miss Nikki, I want to paint a bouncy bunny. You know, the kind with long ears and super cute.
Miss Nikki, I think the little prince looks even better. The one with a shiny crown.
Finelli, Finn, how about we let Miss Nikki decide? She's the one who got us the die after all.
Yeah, it's my dye.
It's a great idea. Miss Nikki will definitely choose the best pattern.
It's gotta be Nikki's face, right?
Whatever. I won't lose anyway. Nikki, which one do you think looks better?
Damn, no Nikki's face option. There isn't even a Momo's face option. There's usually something like that, right? Who the hell's the Little Prince? You know what? Just because I don't know who the Little Prince is, we're picking this option.
I do think the little prince would look really fancy.
Yeah! The little prince is fancy and the coolest.
You better be. Everyone worked together to make it.
It's done!
It looks amazing. Miss Nikki, you're incredible.
Miss Nikki really is an incredible stylist. It looks so good. Even Nikki's Barasant paints better than any other Barasant I've ever seen.
What exactly did we change? I mean, the hat's different, right? But I don't see this Little Prince.
Thank you, Miss Nikki, Momo, and even Miss Nikki's Barasant.
It was truly a team effort. Everyone did a great job.
Helping people really is the best feeling.
Nikki, let's take a photo with the Barasant toy. Then we can capture the special Playful Hearts Day memory.
Da-da-da! Let me handle this. Time to show off my photography skills.
In a moment, Momo. Let me see this Little Prince. Okay, there's a sheep there. Is a sheep a prince? There's also some manner of duck or bird. Barasant's now got a crown of laurels, I guess. Is the Barasant the prince now because it has a crown or something? And this over here. Is this some kind of windmill or a house or something? What's this blue one? Oh, I guess that's the prince. This prince with the green hair and the crown on top, kind of upside down. Who's the Little Prince? Is this some lore that I should already know? Whatever. Just because they're here. Oh, these ones too, I guess. Nope, don't leave. Alright, let's take that photo. So, like, what's the best angle? I guess everyone's facing this way. Momo, go fly or something, so we can take a photo of everyone and also the Barasant. Good enough? Good enough.
Oh, I can feel the flow of magic. Looks like we've gathered enough heartfelt essence.
Nikki, check if the fairy wand is fixed.
That's wonderful, Luluko.
Great job, Fairy Nikki. Now we can...
Of course. There's our patch required shilling or advertisement for the new outfit. One of them anyway.
My book! But why are all the pages blank?
Is this Nikki's magic? Amazing!
Just now, the fairy one seemed to resonate with Finn's book.
Oh, great fairy! That means the book that child is holding must be an incredibly powerful magic book.
Magic book?
That's right. These floating objects are all influenced by that book. We can't let this cause more trouble. Fairy Nikki, please help stop the spell. I'll check everywhere else for any more dangers.
And off she
Her
goes.
wings and flew off. Nikki, your Barasant just ran off.
She can handle herself.
Nikki, were you just talking to that Barasant? What kind of magic is this?
Finn, that book you're holding, is that a magic book?
I guess we're not going to answer his question. I agree with this course of action, Nikki.
It's my favorite fairy tale book, Dreamvale Tales. But it does have stories about magic and fairies.
Magic? Fairies? Isn't that exactly what Luluko was telling us about?
Okay. I was just kind of joking about it, but it seems like this is exactly where we're going with this story.
All the pages turned blank. Let's take a look and figure out a way to restore it. Maybe we'll find some answers in there.
First, let's pick up these floating pages. Luluko mentioned stopping the spell. That probably means restoring everything back to normal.
And up we go.
Let me see. What kind of strange story is this fairy tale about?
When he asked... Oh wait, turn off the auto. I know that automatically skips these things. Glad I caught it in time. Nikki, just try to chill. Don't glitch out on this platform. When he asked the newly met red-haired little fairy why she longed to become a fairy, she would recount, for the 89th time, a story that was etched into her heart. It happened on a night when 2 moons rose in the sky. Withered devil vines suddenly came alive, twisting and writhing as they wrapped tightly around Luluko, as if they were trying to bind her with them forever. Even the moonlight seemed on the verge of being devoured, but suddenly, a warm and powerful light surged forth. A senior fairy, who just happened to be passing by, used a gentle magical spell to rescue Luluko from her terrifying experience. That senior fairy, who never even gave Luluko her name, planted a seed called Dream in Luluko's heart. One day, Luluko hoped she could become just like that fairy, using magic to protect the weak, and bringing happiness to all living things.
Luluko? Could it be the same Luluko we know?
Probably not.
Luluko, fairies, magic, everything lines up. Let's check the other pages. They may have more clues.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
This story, it's about a sleeping prince.
Many, many years ago, an evil slumber sheep suddenly appeared in the ancient kingdom. Its shadow shrouded the entire royal capital, and the Crystal Castle was about to become its ultimate feast. However, in order to prevent the slumber sheep from continuing its rampage, the kingdom's little prince lured it into the Crystal Castle. Okay, we're getting the little prince lore, I guess. Using all his strengths, he sealed both the Crystal Castle and the slumber sheep away forever. Tricked and furious, the slumber sheep laid a curse before being sealed away, trapping the little prince in eternal sleep, and forcing him to endure endless loneliness within the Crystal Castle. However, the curse was not without a counter-curse, of course, obviously, and there was a forgotten second half of this tale. In the distant future, a legendary fairy would arrive at the gates of the Crystal Castle. With powerful magic, she would vanquish the resurrected slumber sheep and lead the little prince out of his lonely prison, returning him to the world of light.
A young prince trapped by a slumber sheep? A fairy trying to rescue him? It all feels strangely similar to our current situation.
What makes you say that?
Luluco, Slumber Sheep, the Little Prince, Dreamvale Tales. Duh! I just don't get it.
One more page.
This page. It's about a fairy exam.
The path to dreams isn't as smooth and radiant as a rainbow bridge. Like many girls who dreamed of becoming fairies, Luluco's application to the Fairy Academy was rejected. The Fairy Academy selection criteria were extremely strict, and meant that only children with exceptional talent and abundant magic were deemed worthy of stepping into its Hall of Dreams. This was also to protect ordinary children, because without sufficient magic reserves, casting spells could easily harm the caster. As one of countless ordinary children, Luluco's magical abilities were, at best, about 500 fairy lengths away from being considered decent. However, this didn't dissuade her. Day after day, she traveled between the library and the training ground. While fairy apprentices could master a spell in 3 days, Luluco was willing to spend 10 days, 20 days, or even longer, for the sparks of magic to finally flicker at her fingertips.
It says that Luluco failed the Fairy Academy's exam. Luluco called herself a fairy apprentice, but from what the book says, that might not be the whole truth. Let's see what's written on the last page.
Oh, there's one more? Where's the last page? I see. I guess he has the last page, or what?
Amazing! The flying pages have returned to normal. Nikki, you really are a fairy, aren't you?
Fairies are just made-up fairy tale characters. Nikki is a stylist, not a fairy.
Thank you. Finally, someone recognizing our official title. I kind of forgot what they were called here. Just kept on calling her like a fashion diva, but that's what we are. We're a stylist. How could I forget?
If Nikki was a fairy like Luluco, she could help me with my homework.
Finn, you have to do your own homework.
Wait, the Luluco you mentioned, is she the main character of Dreamvale Tales?
That's right, the most warm-hearted fairy in all of Dreamvale, Luluco.
She's not a real fairy yet, but she works really hard, and I'm sure she'll become one someday.
Her friend Pepetto is also really cute. He's super smart and has beautiful feathers. Oh my goodness, Your Highness. I never expected to see you here. The Slumber Sheep's castle is just up ahead. Are you heading there?
I am, sir. Only by banishing the Slumber Sheep can I finally return to...
Finn, how could you forget such a critical scene?
Aren't you the one that chewed him out for reading fairy tales too much? Sounds like you're the one that's memorized everything.
I'm not Barnaby, okay? I haven't memorized every single line.
Barnaby? You mean the little boy who summoned Luluco?
Momo, you know Barnaby too? He hasn't been playing with us lately.
Barnaby is Dreamvale Tales' biggest fan. The scene with the slumber sheep and the little prince is his absolute favorite. It's a shame he's not here today. He'd love to talk to Miss Nikki all about Dreamvale Tales.
I'm only telling you this, Miss Nikki. Barnaby doesn't really talk about himself very much, but I can tell he really loves the story of the Little Prince. Maybe it's because he feels just like the Little Prince, trapped in a castle and all.
A castle? Barnaby lives in a castle?
Not exactly. It's because Barnaby's parents are always so busy, so he feels really lonely, just like how the Little Prince was trapped in the castle for so many years.
It's a metaphor, Momo. You need to read more books.
If you ever meet Barnaby, Miss Nikki, you should talk to him about the Little Prince's story. He'd love that.
That's right. And also, if you happen to see him, Miss Nikki, be sure to tell him to come hang out with us.
I promise.
Finale and Finn, do you still want to ride the Thuddy Squash spin?
Yes, yes. We're going now. Bye, Miss Nikki. Bye, Momo.
Luluco, Pepetto, the Slumber Sheep. Are they all characters from the fairy tale?
It's really strange. But judging from Luluco's reaction, she might not even realize she's a character from a fairy tale.
Should we tell her? She seems to think the fairy tale book is magic.
First, let's find Luluco. When we see her, we'll ask her what's going on.
Alright. It seems like we're having some sort of existential problem on our hands, but I'm sure we're not really going to interact with that side of things that much. Probably not, right? Luluco isn't going to question her existence and start wondering who she even is. Probably not. At least I hope she doesn't. That'd be a weird turn for the story. No. Down here, maybe? Yeah, I think that's about as good a shot as any. Well, it seems like we've pieced together the who and the what and the where of the story, but not exactly the how all of this even happened in the first place. I'm sure we'll figure that all out next time, and hopefully Luluco also figures out what she's going to do with her life, when she figures out she's not real. And that would be a good time to take a break.